tonight's like the big pressure show, and we have like interviews and people coming out to see us for specific reasons, and this will be the, hopefully, like, the victorious start to the tour. The first EP was to just kind of start, like, have something out, be a band. You know, the songs that we had at the time where we came together as a band became that EP. The full length is a lot more of everybody's input and their brains and their creativity. We got it pressed the right way. We didn't try to cut any corners on that. We hired PR and, you know, try to just do it professionally, like do it as professional as we can do as 4 hair farmers from Long Island.
Yeah, I mean, I was busting my ass, like, mixing and, like, getting all the production together, like, for the past year and a half. We've all been busting our ass. He's been busting his ass, promoting and booking, and it's like all of this shit is just coming to, like, a ball that just I don't want to hold anymore. I just want to throw it at somebody's face.
We really tried to find the right avenue to release this record, and then in the end, it just made the most sense to do it on our own. And I don't have any regrets about that. It's only really kind of making us stronger as a band and smarter as a band, and making people pay attention in a different way.
We're all music lovers, you know, and we all have like a collection of bands that we all grew up listening to and we all like, but you know, you go through each one of our iPods and they're very different from each other.
John loves a lot of soul music, like I like a lot of doom, and then Ray likes a lot of fucking extreme progressive drummers, and you know, Vin likes everything in between, so it's like, it works out, you know, everybody brings their strengths to the table.
We get together and we start tossing riffs around and exchanging melodies and rhythms and all that, and then a song just starts to build and come together, and then it ends up being like this mix. The weirdness and the hard to pin down is just the result of like who we are kind of coming together, you know, as friends and musicians.
This record is a culmination of everybody's ideas, and now that it's out and we're moving forward and we already have some new stuff, it's like much more easy to be collaborative and stuff and really kind of involve everybody's input from the get-go.
Being from Long Island, a lot of times you get lumped into like, oh, this new Brooklyn band or this new band from New York City or whatever. It's like, nope, that's not where we're from, you know?
Long Island, it's tight-knit crowd. You know, there's a lot of scenes depending on the genre of music. The metal scene, you know, it still has a little bit of that kind of attitude and kind of like people are a little less easy to be pleased.
The musical landscape in the last 5 years is so different, and there's so much progressive metal. There's so many like progressive, you know, ranging from the Dream Theater-y progressive stuff to this like genty, whatever you want to call it, progressive stuff, to just, it's so popular now. So it's actually like, it's a great place to be from, whereas like 5 years ago, not the case, you know, and especially 10 years ago when we were in high school, we were playing in bands, everybody was in a beat-down hardcore band, and now everybody's like freaking got a music degree from Berkeley and is just like shredding 8 strings and shit. It's like, what happened, you know?
We want to be the band that can play in each one of those areas and have whoever likes good music enjoy what we're doing, and be able to, we want to bring out people of all kinds, and coming from Long Island, we're really able to do that.
I feel like we're getting the vibe from a lot of people that we're kind of a musician's band to a certain extent, and that's what prog music is for most people, so, you know, I'm very happy to be from Long Island, like to say we're from Long Island and represent, because now it's like there's so many great bands. We try to just rage and have as much fun as possible on stage so that it inspires, hopefully, that in the audience too, you know. But even if they don't do anything, we'll be jumping off shit and climbing shit and having fun.
I guarantee you'll put a smile on your face. Just have fun with us.